Listen to the Virgin. He is an expert on pain and rejection.
I was backing you up.
Wait, who's a virgin? Is this obvious? You mean like when he was alive?
We don't have to talk about this.
It doesn't matter, Jay. Maybe.
Aw, that's a fast. We love the hit comedy Ghosts here at CBS Mornings, and we are very happy to be joined by Roman Zaragoza, who plays Sass, a Lenape ghost who has, shall we say, struggled with love as a living, and now as a non-living, he can't even fix his problem. Or maybe he can. In this week's episode, one of the other ghosts brings back a potential love interest.
Seriously, Pete? Man, you really find out what people think of you with these setups. Hey, Joan. Joan, hello? Joan? Did she die without her hearing aid?
She's not dead yet, champ, but give her a few minutes.
You're Joan?
The one and only.
I like the Joan character.
Roman Zaragoza joins us now. Roman, so glad to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're working through the entire Ghost ensemble. Everybody's going to be on. You are one of the absolute funniest characters on the show, in part because of the love life, the love woes. But things might be looking up for you in this new episode?
Yeah, things are looking up. I'm excited for the audiences to see what's going to come for Sass. We have Joan that has now come to Woodstone thanks to Pete. And so things are gonna be stirring up, yeah.
But are you frustrated and tense all the time since you've been a virgin for over 500 years? What does that feel like?
He suppresses it. He does. He's doing his best, but it's...
But being a virgin was your idea for this character?
Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, our showrunners, we talked about it for a while, and I pitched it because I was curious because they were leading up to the fact that I feel like he was gonna be a virgin. And then I think there's something came out that he wasn't, and I was like, I think it's funnier if he is. And I think they were like making sure that I felt okay with it. I'm like, no, I love it. I want him to. I think it's funnier to play. I think it's so much more interesting to play.
But it makes your character so pure and sweet because you love love, right? You want connection so badly.
Yeah, he's a hopeless romantic. You know, he wants to be loved. He wants to feel that love, and I think because he died so young, that he still has like that young heart. He's an old soul, but young heart, you know?
Even within the comedy and the writing, it seems like you in this show is very intentional about approaching playing an Indigenous person with a certain sense of integrity. Was that important to you?
Yeah, that's always important. You know, like as a Native actor, it's hard. A lot of the time you get cast as an actor and as a consultant. And you're like, you know, like I'm not Lenape. I'm not an expert on Lenape history or culture. So Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, we had this amazing chat after we shot the pilot about bringing someone in that was Lenape, that is an expert on the culture. And so we have Joe Baker.
Not every set does that.
Not every set does that. And I just gotta really thank Joe Port and Joe Wiseman, but we brought in Joe Baker, who is the executive director of the Lenape Center. He's enrolled Delaware tribes, and he's been just an incredible asset to our show.
One thing you're definitely an expert in is your own specifications, and you are 5'10", we can say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Solid 5'10".
Solid 5'10".
5'10".
I would say at least. And yet, when you Google you, the results show you being 5'3".
Yeah.
You noticed
Big
this
difference,
as well, yeah?
Roman. Big difference.
Oh, yes.
What's going on there?
Here's the evidence right here.
What is
evidence.
going on there?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Does that bother you?
Honestly, no. I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. I did this like Instagram post about it, and we shot some really cute photos on set where I made it look like I was really short compared to everyone else. And then Richie, who plays Pete, I did a video where I took an apple box and I like stepped on it to make it look like I was, there we go.
There it is right there.
And I like step on it to make sure, I'm like, all right.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
But people think you have like lifts or something, and then there's all these accommodations for your...
Yeah, there's like forums and
oh my God.
all these things that people think that I wear lifts or I stand on apple boxes and force perspective, but...
Here's the proof that what you read on the internet is not always true, turns out. Turns out, who knew?
Listen, Roman Zaragoza, we appreciate you so much. You're awesome on this show.
Excited for the new...
You can watch Ghost, that's right, on Thursday at 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus, of course.